Barcelona left the pitch with a comfortable 3-0 scoreline, but the celebrations were cut painfully short when Fermín López, the 22-year-old spark who's become indispensable to Hansi Flick's midfield plans, went down clutching his left groin in stoppage time and had to be helped off looking visibly upset. Ferran Torres had done the damage to Getafe with a brilliant brace earlier, yet that late image of Fermín in clear pain is the one that will haunt fans and staff until the medical verdict arrives. What we all saw at the Johan Cruyff was immediate concern. Teammates and the coach gathered around. The club doctor rushed on, and Fermín left the field dejected. The sort of on-pitch moment that forces a club and its manager to think not in days, but in weeks. Club sources and early media reports are already cautious, and according to outlets following the club closely, the initial outlook has been described as pessimistic, with the player set to undergo further tests to determine the exact extent of the adductor groin damage. That timetable and the results will decide whether this is a short scare or a multi-week setback. The timing is brutal. Fermín has been a bright attacking engine for Barça, energetic in his runs, tidy in his passing, and fearless when carrying the ball forward. Flick used him smartly in the match after resting him in the previous fixture, and Fermín repaid that trust with continued dynamism until the unfortunate final scene. Lose that presence for a stretch and Barcelona's options to unlock tight defences shrink. Pedri and Frankie remain central, of course, but they will feel the extra minutes and the tactical burden. That's not theoretical. It's the kind of stress that accumulates across La Liga and European nights, especially with a packed calendar ahead. So what can Flick do right now? The sensible route from the manager's past behaviour is caution. Flick has repeatedly prioritised long-term fitness over short-term returns, so we should expect the club to resist rushing Fermín back onto the pitch until scans are conclusive. Practically, that means rotating other midfield options, protecting key starters, and possibly adjusting the formation to cover the creative gap. Names from the squad who have shown capability will get their chance. Internal competition becomes the immediate story. Who steps up to keep the rhythm and creativity without overexposing Pedri or De Jong? Beyond tactics, the injury raises broader questions. A multi-week absence reshapes training loads, forces early season rebalancing, and even touches transfer chatter. Clubs watching Barcelona's depth will notice weaknesses, and agents will re-evaluate their players' opportunities. For supporters, there's the emotional worry. A young player building momentum suddenly halted. You hope it's a short pause, not a longer derailment. The next 48 to 72 hours are crucial. Official medical bulletins, images from scans, and Flick's measured post-training quotes will set expectations. What to watch for in the immediate term? The club's formal medical update, training ground reports about who's stepping into the midfield during sessions, and any adjustments to the squad list for upcoming fixtures. If scans confirm a multi-week adductor problem, Barca will pivot quickly to protect their season objectives. But if the scans are more optimistic, a careful rehabilitation plan might keep Fermín in the mix sooner rather than later. Either way, this one stoppage time incident has the potential to alter Flick's plans and the narrative around Barca's early season form. For now, the message is simple. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Barcelona celebrated 3 deserved goals, but the final image of a young star in pain is a reminder of how fragile momentum can be in football. Fans will be watching the club's medical communiqué closely, and every training update will be dissected as supporters, rivals and pundits all wait for the single fact that will determine how big this story becomes: the scan results.